We're here at the World Economic Forum in Davos, Switzerland, and we're talking with Chuck Robbins, the CEO of Cisco. Thanks for talking with us, Chuck. So everyone's focused on growth and where we're headed from here. We've had a bit of a shaky week. For your business, tell us where the pockets of concern, where the pockets of opportunity.
Well, you know, Jason, we live in an environment that is constantly changing, whether it's geopolitical, economic, technology transitions, our customer expectations. So we live in this world where we're constantly adapting. But I think the biggest thing that is the topic this week, which is the fourth industrial revolution, and it is about how every company, every country is going to leverage this digital journey to create new opportunities for them, for their business or for the countries. And we're just thrilled that that's the topic in Davos this week.
What do you think about the pace of this? So some of these topics, you and I were talking a little while ago, healthcare innovation, using big data to analyze things. This is not a new concept, right? I mean, these are, we've seen a lot of new businesses around them, but some of these things we've been talking about for a long time. Yep. Where are we kind of on the scale of this becoming, going from something we're talking about here at Davos to these are big businesses that are spreading across the globe?
Well, you know, the great thing is that we've been talking about this for probably close to 8 years. And even 2 years ago here at Davos, it wasn't a real topic of conversation. Last year we had probably 20 or 30 breakouts on this digitization theme. And this year it is the theme of the entire conference. So not only do I think that we hit an inflection point in 2015 and we're beginning to see it ramp, I think the other thing that has become clear this week is that the public-private partnerships that are going to be required for us to actually see the benefits, again, from both a business perspective, but frankly also for society. I think that this technology has a potential to solve some of the biggest problems in the world, and it will require us to all come together.
And what do you think those biggest opportunities are? Where are we seeing kind of the greatest need right now that technology can fit?
Well, from a business perspective, I think the new technology is just fundamentally going to change business models. You're going to see a lot more predictive space around how predictive healthcare, predictive security, predictive maintenance, whatever those might be. From a societal perspective, I believe that the technology truly gives us the opportunity to go solve some of the biggest problems, whether it's food supply, water, energy, global healthcare, and I'm excited. I think the opportunity is going to be fantastic.
You know, at the other end of the spectrum, there's the Internet of Things, right? Which is, does my toaster need internet access? I mean, there are a lot of opportunities there, a lot of companies, including yours, that are aiming to connect everything from, I don't know about toasters, but we were talking about car tires earlier.
Well, I think if you look at where we are today, there are roughly 18 billion, people, things connected to the internet, and by 2020 there'll be 50 billion, and then 100 billion, 500 billion in the next decade. And so I think there'll be tremendous value around connecting, vehicles. We've seen the move to personal fitness and healthcare. Sure. I think there'll also clearly be amusing, entertaining applications that will be fun for us to look at. But I really think that if we focus on what's possible, that we'll see applications from amusing fun all the way to really solving some of these biggest problems, and I think that's what we're focused on.
Well, let's talk a bit about growth in China, which everyone is here is very focused on this week. A lot of folks are telling us for the longer term plays, they still see a lot of growth opportunities there, but there's no question that the markets have been rattled and there are a lot of people worried for the near term. Right. So your business, tell us how that's going there.
Well, the paradox about China is this week there's a lot of discussion around China and the challenges that may exist there. And our last quarter, we actually reported our first quarter of growth that we've seen in 2.5 years. So the way I think about China is we've been there 20 years. We're there for the long term. It is a market that is tremendous. I think the government leaders there are making the steps that they believe they need to make in light of the challenges they face. And frankly, with the size of that economy, if it's growing 3%, 4%, 5%, 6%, it's still a big opportunity for us.